Hello again, viewers. On for another camp, this time a woodland camp. It's the one where I planted a couple of little trees earlier on this year. And this is the horse chestnut. He's growing well. And over here was the little oak tree. As you can see, he's growing as well. That is good after that pretty dry summer. I was wondering if they was going to survive, but that's good. So we just got here. Going to set up, have a cup of tea. So Wayne's brought young Liam with him again this week. Say hello, viewers, Liam.
Hello, viewers.
G'day.
So you got the old
Kettle on.
down there. Cup of tea. Have a cup of tea and a bit of rest, and we'll set camp. There's my hammock set up there, folks. That's a new hammock, this one. On the other one, underneath here on this material, it was starting to come apart. But I will replace it by putting gaffer tape on the inside of the old one just as an emergency spare. So this is a brand new hammock. And this time I've managed to get the spreader bar in here instead of these loops. So that's all sorted. Yeah, that's cool. And Liam's under the green 3.5 metre by 2.4 DD. And Wayne has got a new tarp, a 4x4 multicam. And he's made a lean-to. That looks pretty good. Nice one, mate.
That's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's right.
It is Wayne's hotel for the night. There's Liam. Alright, mate. Comfy?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Excellent. So we're all set up, folks. Got a bit of firewood down there. Loads of deadfall in there, so that'd be the next task, I think, after another brew. Right, viewers, I'd say I popped to the army surplus because, as you can see, my boots here, they've given out. I've got a pair, the standard issue. 36 quid they cost me. Nice boot. So I want to change into those. Folks, we've got the camp set now. There's our little fire hole for tonight. Plenty of wood, all prepped ready. So let's have a little wander through the woods. Say in 1987, the great storm we had, 2/3 of this woodland was destroyed, so a lot of it's been replanted. This bit obviously survived because these are big trees. But over right through there, it's all new plant. So it's gradually growing back. People down on there on their mountain bikes racing down through the forest. Beautiful woodland in here, folks. Another gem of the Isle of Wight. So these little pathways here have been landscaped by the nippers for their mountain bikes. They've dug this bit out here and piled it up here. It's a nice little mountain bike track through here. Got to get a spark to jump in the right place for it to get an ember. I don't think that's going to go, mate. Need that to catch. We have one then. Yes, we have.
There we go.
Maybe not.
Oh no. About ready to pass out, aren't you?
Yeah. Right, I reckon this is drying up again, all the right stuff. Ah. Have to get the right tinder, folks. Right. Right, back to the ferro rod, folks. There's another flint and steel fail. Never mind. Can't have everything. That's them. Right, got some white bread mix here, viewers. So we'll try and make a loaf up. There's some toast later on tonight. We'll just mix all this together into a nice dough and we'll go on from there.
Go.
Right, now I've got to do, I left that dough for a while, I've got to now knead it for 5 minutes or so. I haven't done this since baking classes at school, so feel free to comment anyway. It's better to do. I think you stretch and do that with it, don't you? Yeah.
Properly devious me when we go down.
Devious. Yeah. So I've never been a very good pastry chef, viewers, but well, we'll see how this turns out. Made a little loaf, bit of bread. Well, folks, the heavens have just opened. The fire's going nice. It's just a rogue shower, this one, so it won't be too bad. Lovely sound though, again, rain on top. There's the bread in here, folks. Quite warm by the fire there to make it rise a bit. It's going well. And that rain shower was quite handy because we had a big puddle in the tarp there. And we got another 2 litres of water. There's a few bits in it, but when it's boiled it don't matter. You know, it's rainwater, it's perfectly safe to drink, so that is great. So we've got another 2 litres of water there. And the rain is just easing off now. Right, viewers, as mentioned by Isle of Wight Archive when I last camped, he said do a curry. See another curry. So we have some diced beef, a cooking sauce, so it's butter chicken but don't matter, it's curry. We've got some carrots, mushrooms and some sliced red onions, 2 bags off, plenty of onion. So we'll get that one simmering away in the pot. Right, mixing goes the beef. Seal that meat off, viewers. And into that, viewers,
Loads of onions.
plenty of onion in the curry. Oh, look at that, viewers, absolutely delicious. Get some stock in there in a minute as well, mate, won't we? And
You've got
right, whoops. Oh, we'll give that a stir about, let that sweat down, folks. Then we're ready to chuck the sauce and that in. Right there, viewers, there's a couple of chillies that Pix's nipper Kieran grew. And Pix gave to me last night to put in the curry, so there you go, mate. All chopped up. We'll pop those in, give it a bit of an extra bite. Well, there's the curry sauce. You know, that's looking delicious already. We'll let that simmer away for 2 or 3 hours. That should be absolutely delicious, folks. Oops. That's it, put that on there. Dangler over the fire there, viewers. Oh, I'm sure that is going to be absolutely delicious, that one. I haven't had a curry for camp curry for well. When you had your monk fish and mixture one, wasn't it?
Oh, that's right, yeah, a good couple of months ago.
Good couple of months,
ago.
yeah. So that should be beautiful. Fire's roaring. Let's see how the curry's getting on. That looks lovely, folks. Look at that. That looks delicious. So over there, look, here's there is my loaf of bread cooking. So we'll see how that all turns out later. That should be absolutely delicious. It's just gone 6 o'clock, folks. Wayne and Lee in there sorting out a bit more wood, and the curry's cooking lovely. Bit of ash in there, folks, get it out, that's it. Rain stopped at last. Beautiful trees here, that's a massive old pine tree. So the curry's got about another 3/4 of an hour to go. Get the rice on. What a beautiful woodland. Well, there's the rice on, viewers, on each of the mess tins. The loaf of bread's nearly done, so we'll be tucking into this in a few minutes. Well, there's the curry done, viewers. Looks absolutely beautiful, that does. Absolutely delicious, viewers, and the fire roaring lovely. Well, there you are, folks. There's the loaf of bread done. So we'll have some of that with some toast later. Looks quite nice actually, bit of camp bread. Lovely. Oh, we're just going to cut the bread, folks, and make some toast. Oh, look at that, it is cooked perfectly. Look at that, viewers, the camp loaf. Lovely. So we'll get that on the old toasty fork that Wayne's just made there. And then get that on the fire. Here we go, viewers. Get that roasting on the fire. Toasting. That's it. Let's see what that is like. That should be quite delicious. There you go, folks. Camp cooked loaf of bread. Nicely toasted. Lovely. And the fire's going lovely. Wayne just out with Liam into his hammock. He's off to bed now. Still a bit of rain in the air. So it's time now to just relax by the fire. Morning, viewers. There's Liam there, striking down camp. Lovely night skip again. A bit breezy in the night, but it's okay. Remnants on the fire, just making a brew. And then we'll strike camp, tidy all this up, and leave no trace as usual. Beautiful morning though. Alright folks, we've struck camp. All packed up. And that is where the fire was. So as always folks, leave no trace. Until the next wild camp adventure. See you soon, viewers.
Hurrah!